What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be previewing the match between Arsenal versus Sunderland, a game that looks straightforward on paper but comes with some few warning signs that we cannot ignore. History is on our side. We are in a great form right now and we are playing at home. So let's break it all down, the stats, the danger point, and why Arsenal should still get the job done. Let's get some confidence booster. Arsenal have not lost a home league game to Sunderland since 1983. Let that sink. In fact, Sunderland have never won away at Arsenal in the Premier League ever. They've tried, they've defended, they've hoped, but the Emirates and before that Highbury has been a brick wall for them. This is one of those fixtures where history genuinely matters. Now, yes, we lost our last Premier League home game. We lost against Manchester United, which is still hot, you know what I mean? But zoom out for a second. Arsenal are unbeaten in 43 straight Premier League games against promoted side. So all then team them within the camp up, you know. 43 game we are unbeaten. That's the joint longest Premier League history record with Chelsea. You know what I mean? So that's something right there we should take. We don't joke with any promoted team. What that tells you is simple. You know what I mean? When team come to the Emirates looking to survive, Arsenal usually destroy them. It might not be pretty tomorrow. It might take patience, you know what I mean? But we almost always get the job done, you know what I mean? So how do we win this game? First we need to control the game. Control, it really, really matters. If we control the game, every time Arsenal control game, even though teams like sit on low blocks, we still find a way to win, especially at the Emirates. Manchester United was a different case, you know what I mean? I think by then the team was like, a little bit tired, fatigued with a lot of game. Expected dominant possession from Arsenal, a push or deep sitting for Sunderland, and a second set piece. We have how many goals we have from set piece? 28 goals from set pieces. You know what I mean? We are the master for set pieces. So keep that. But let's also like look at the some of the stats and still keep the ball rolling. Like I said, Sunderland versus Arsenal. Their current form, it's not that good, but yeah. So as you can see, we've won our last 4 games out of 5. Our current form is not that good. This was the game we lost against Manchester United, and also for Sunderland, they've lost 2 and won 3 of their last 5 games. You know what I mean? So overall, we've played 35 times. We've won 21 times in all competition, draw 10, and Sunderland have won what? 4. The last 5 games. Last 5 Premier League meetings between Arsenal versus Sunderland. Arsenal won 3, draw 2, and they've not won any in the last 5. In the last reverse fixture, we saw what happened. They equalized like that last minute, you know what I mean? So it was crazy. And if Arsenal create chances, especially inside the box, Victor Eucharist, he don't need a lot of chances. He will definitely score, you know what I mean? Now, here is where we need to be honest as Arsenal fans. Sunderland are not a pushover team. They will not sit down and say, oh, because this is Arsenal, so what? No, they are not. They are a team that they are very dangerous, in terms of like fast-paced players, players that can hurt you at any time, you know what I mean? They face the most shots or the highest shots total in the Premier League, and yet they've conceded very few goals. that doesn't happen by accident. It means they are very disciplined, they defend deep, they stay compact, and they rely heavily on their on goalkeeper and also their wingers to, like, or that guy, what's his name? I don't even remember his name. Their striker, Brian Bromby. I think that's his name. He's a very dangerous guy. He scored the equalizer um, at the dying minute of that game, and which led us to lose 2 points from that game as well. You know what I mean? So this could easily turn into one of those games, where Arsenal have 70% possession and it's still like 0-0 after an hour or after, you know, 60 to 70 minutes. But we need to stay compact. No, not compact. We need to control the game, control the tempo of the game, and maintain the tempo. We need to press them high. We don't need to, like, get to the Carabao Cup final and we come to the Premier League and start messing up. The Carabao Cup is really nice. We like it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But the Premier League is like what we need. What we really, really need is the Premier League. If we win the Carabao Cup, we don't win the Premier League, it will be a disgrace and it will not go down well with all Arsenal supporters. You know what I mean? So let's look at key battles. Arsenal needs to be patient because Sunderland, they will want to sit back and defend a lot. But if we patient, we still like move the ball like really fast. It will be one or two ball, either own goal or we create chance that we score. You know what I mean? Another side, corner and versus second ball. We need to win the second. If we don't win the first ball, we win the second ball. And our corners needs to be like very, very precise, to the point. And Eucharist is very physical and their center backs are very physical. So you're going to see some battles over there as well. We need to avoid counter attacks as well. Those are like some key points we need to look out for, and we need to like really get under control. Because I believe if we get all of those under control, we are definitely going to win the game. The longer this stays goalless, the more dangerous it becomes. Because Sunderland, they will frustrate us. They will sit low block, frustrate us, and try to catch us on the break. They want to avoid any early goal from us because they know, if we get an early goal, then that will be like game over. So they want to try and make sure they defend really well their first 30 minutes and also our second half. If we don't get a goal like really early, then no goal for like after 60 to 70 minutes, I think tension will creep in, which is not good. We don't want anything like that right now, from now. So we are better, we are at home, we have more quality every aspect of the game, you know what I mean? But this is not the type of match you take lightly. We need to like be serious and try to win the game. If Arsenal stay patient, trust the process and maybe use of set piece or Martin Odegaard to do those cut through passes, then we'll win at least 2 or 3-1 or whatever, maybe 4, like what we did to Leeds United, you know what I mean? So we need to stay patient and control the tempo of the game. But if we rush the game, forces passes, or underestimate Sunderland resilience, this could be uncomfortable at at some point. You know what I mean? So Arsenal fans, how are we feeling right now? It's not going to be a comfortable game, but I think we will win the game like comfortably, you know what I mean? Or do you think it's going to be a comfortable win, a Navi afternoon, or a surprise hero of the bench? Drop your comments and let me know what's your prediction. For injury updates, Bukayo Saka still has a knock, but maybe it might be okay. I think he was in contention to play the game against Chelsea. Also, Martin Odegaard had a knock, but I think he should be okay. Max Doman is still out. Mikel Moreno has a long-term injury. Granit Xhaka is out for Sunderland. Bertrand Traore also has a new injury. Ian Povada also has a leg injury. Uman Aldaret knock. So my prediction is 3-1 or 2-0 to the Arsenal. Leave your comment and let me know what your prediction will be like. Let's go Gunners until we meet again when I'll be doing your review of the match. Let's go and win this Premier League, man.